Nervous about interviewing for a job? Preparing for an interview can be overwhelming. I've experienced many job interviews and have taken a class on how to successfully interview. I've researched this topic using the CPCC database as well as my online resources. Today, I will talk about how to properly dress and prepare for your interview, as well as how to conduct yourself during the interview. The first step is making sure that you're prepared for your interview. First impressions are the most important part of interviewing. According to Zepia.com, a site that provides resources and tools to achieve people's career goals, the average corporate job opening gets 250 resumes. Of those, between 4 to 6 will be called for an interview. Your resume is the first thing that an interviewer will look at, and they will not hesitate to eliminate someone based off of any errors or poorly executed resumes. First impressions in person are just as important as your resume. Before you go in for an interview, you want to make sure that you're wearing proper attire. In an article about appropriate interview attire by Amy Fan Taylor, it is recommended to wear jewelry sparingly, cut darts off of suits, and keep perfume or cologne to a minimum. If the job calls for business formal attire, a safe choice for men would be to wear a well-fitting suit with closed-toed dress shoes, or women should wear a suit or suit dress paired with a classy blouse and closed-toed dress shoes. Now that we know how to properly dress for your interview, let's talk about how to prepare for it. Nerves are the hardest battle during an interview. As stated in the Essential Job Interview Handbook by Jean Bauer, nervousness is energy, and to be effective, a presenter must learn how to channel that energy productively. A good way to limit nervousness and channel it productively is to go over some practice questions and prepare yourself for what the interviewer will ask. It is also important to educate yourself on the company as well. In the article, Crystal Clear Interviews, the author advises to focus on what the company needs, what their issues are, and how to use knowledge, skills, and abilities to help the company succeed. It also says that resumes need to be tailored for each job they apply for, clearly outlining the hiring manager what they can do for them to meet their needs. The better prepared you are, the less nervous you'll be. Remember, it's normal for you to still be nervous. Just remember to ground yourself and focus on the present moment. We've discussed preparation. Now let's talk about what to do during the interview. It's important to arrive 5 to 10 minutes before your interview to set the impression that you're punctual. When you're greeting the interviewer, make eye contact and appear confident. It's also important to pay close attention to their names so you can address them by name as necessary. When speaking, use active listening skills and make sure you appear interested in what they're saying, using body language and affirming words. In the article, How to Interview for a Job, the author states, "It never hurts to establish rapport with the interviewer. Scan the room you're being interviewed in. The Vikings coffee mug or pictures of pets can give you fodder for small talk. When you're concluding the interview, give thanks and address them by name. It always helps to send a thank you note." That concludes my advice on how to interview for a job. Let us review. Interviewing can be daunting, but being prepared and knowing how to present yourself can relieve nerves and work in your favor. This information has helped me to get hired, and it will without a doubt help you too. Thank you very much.